What's poppin', mother truckers? I'm the coming attraction, and we back at it like a crack addict with another 2K video. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so we have daily uploads, and see if we can get this video to about 100 likes. That would make me so happy. But be sure to go chase your dreams today, ladies and gentlemen. You can do anything you want to in this life, but let's get into the video. Bada boom, bada bing, you know what I mean? Let's get into it. We're taking James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant and seeing what would happen if they stayed on the Oklahoma City Thunder. In order to do this, we're going to play 2K11. We obviously know what these three achieved individually, but we all want to know what would have happened if they stayed on the Thunder. And this is wild. Harden wasn't even in the top 3 on the Thunder back then. And geez Louise, I got to scroll all the way down here to find James Harden, who's a 74 overall role player. Russell Westbrook was an 81 overall, and Kevin Durant was a 91 overall. If you look at the team role, none of them were even stars. We are going to go through and switch all of their developments to stars though, just so that way we get a more accurate representation of how good they would have been. Who else was on this squad, man? Thabo Sefolosha couldn't shoot to save his life. Jeff Green, very solid role player. Serge Ibaka, obviously a freaking beast. Cole Aldridge, I think he kind of looks like me. Not too sure how many seasons we're going to simulate. Definitely enough to see how they would do, though. Taking a look at the rest of the league, though, Steve Nash was still on the Suns. Golden State wasn't really Golden State yet, so they're not really going to be a threat for this Thunder squad for a while. The Clippers were still terrible at this point. Obviously, in the finals picture, the Miami Heat with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh are going to be a huge threat. The Hornets with Chris Paul will be a Western Conference threat, and the Utah Jazz with Darren Williams will probably be a Western Conference threat. And then, obviously, you got Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers with Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom.
Who was on crack?
What's crazy is the Mavericks won the NBA title this year, but they only have Dirk at an 83 overall. Before we start simulating, let me know your predictions for how this simulation is going to go. I'm going to say the Thunder are going to win 3 titles, and Kevin Durant's going to win 2 MVPs. We already got a trade request for Westbrook and Harden, Allen Iverson, and Shaquille O'Neal. If this was 2001, absolutely. But it's not, and I'm trying to do a video here. OJ Mayo and Rudy Gay for Kevin Durant and James Harden. These people are trying to pull fast ones on me. I'm a good GM, baby. Okay, so we're at the end of season number 1, and LeBron wins MVP, Evan Turner wins Rookie of the Year, Ramon Sessions wins 6th Man of the Year, Josh Smith of the Hawks wins Defensive Player of the Year. This is dope to see, though. Kevin Durant made All-NBA first team. Man, there are some legends on this list. Manu Ginobili makes All-NBA second team. Chris Kaman, All-NBA third team. That would never happen. And Kevin Durant made All-Defensive second team, bro. All right, so taking a look at the stats, Kevin Durant averaged 29.8 points a game, 9 rebounds, and only 1 assist. Russell Westbrook averaged 21 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's getting near that triple-double machine. And then James Harden, unfortunately, kind of the third wheel of this big three in this era. 12 points per game, 3 rebounds, and not even an assist. I'll be interested to see James Harden's progression as the years go by. It'll be a good indication as to what 2K thought of him as a player. After the big three, though, the scoring production really fell off. Eric Maynard, 6 a game. Jeff Green, 6 a game. Serge Ibaka, who was a big role on this Thunder team, not even 5. And unfortunately, that really showed us in the first year of this sim. They didn't even make the playoffs. I don't expect that to be a trend, though, so let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs and see who ends up winning the finals. Heat have won the NBA championship as they beat the LA Lakers 4-2 in the finals. Let me guess. Yep, LeBron James wins finals MVP. 2K dick riding. All right, now here's the cool part, though. Okay, so Kevin Durant's going to go up to a 94 overall. Russell Westbrook's going to go up to an 85 overall. And James Harden's going to go up to a 78 overall. That's huge, especially when Harden hits that 80 overall threshold. I think is when you're going to see the huge jump in this team's like playoff finishes. What they really need is some help from the rest of the roster, though. I mean, Serge Ibaka had only a 67 overall. I mean, the rest of this roster is just so bad. And I show this every time I do a 2K11 sim. This cutscene of the championship team going to the White House was always so dope to me growing up as a kid playing this game. I just love it. Now we're heading into the 2011-2012 season, and this is where it gets interesting because the Thunder actually made the finals in this season and went up against the Heat. Jeez, and they're 20th in the power rankings to begin the season, right in front of the Golden State Warriors. If the league only knew at this time the damage that these two teams and players would do. We're going to simulate that. I'll be back at you guys soon. So we're at the end of this season now, and this is more like it. The Thunder finished 49-33, good for second in the conference, so they got the 2 seed. Unfortunately, LeBron James wins MVP again. Whoever this guy is wins Rookie of the Year. Gilbert Arenas wins 6th Man of the Year. He got the strap on him, and I ain't talking jump shots. Once again, Kevin Durant makes All-NBA team, averaging 31 points and 10 rebounds. Holy crap. I don't know what 2K's obsession is with fucking Chris Kaman, but he made All-NBA second team again. And yeah, the stats are definitely starting to rise a little bit. Kevin Durant, obviously, the 31 points, 10 rebounds. But Russell Westbrook averaged a 23 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's going to be a walking triple-double here pretty soon. And James Harden averaged 13 points, 3 rebounds, still no assists. And hell yeah, Kobe Kobe Bryant led the league in scoring this year. Kevin Durant was right behind him. Brandon Roy, 9th in scoring at 24 points a game. If you guys remember Brandon Roy, he was a couple non-knee injuries away from being one of the best shooting guards of all time. Dwight Howard led the league in rebounding, and Chris Paul led the league in assists. Sounds about 2012-ish. All right, though, so the Thunder are going to be taking on the Portland Trail Blazers and Brandon Roy in the first round. Let's go ahead and simulate this round, though, and see exactly how that plays out. Russell Westbrook is healed from injury, so Russell Westbrook was hurt, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild the rotation, and the Oklahoma City Thunder have been eliminated, and it was a clean sweep too, 4-0. I can't help but think it had something to do with Westbrook being injured. In game 1, Kevin Durant had 22 points and 15 rebounds, but he only shot 5 for 20 from the field. So it looks like Westbrook got injured in game 1, though, because he didn't play in game 2. Did he play in game 3? Let's see. He was back for game 3. Brandon Roy had 39 points in the closeout game. Holy moly, I told you guys he was legit. This kind of sucks because I really feel like that Westbrook injury had a lot to do with it, but injuries are a part of it, man. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs and see who wins the championship, and it's the fucking Miami Heat again. Blah, blah. LeBron James wins finals MVP. Ooh, these upgrades for the next season, though, are looking tasty. Kevin Durant at a 95, Westbrook at an 88, Harden at an 82. It's got to be a chip this year, I'm calling it. And Serge Ibaka up to a 69 overall. Nice. I have huge expectations for this team this season, though. Let's go ahead and find out. Unfortunately, no MVP for Kevin Durant, though, as LeBron's hogging that throne. Kevin Durant does win Defensive Player of the Year, though. And again, look at that stat line. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals a game, 1.5 blocks. This motherfucker's a beast. He does continue to make All-NBA first team, though. Let's see if any of the other ones make All-NBA second team. Russell Westbrook did make All-NBA second team. That is improvement. He averaged 25 points a game, 2.1 steals, 4 rebounds and almost 7.5 assists. That's pretty good. And they got the 2 seed again, and we'll be taking on the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs. A little bit of foreshadowing. Let's try and fly through some of these simulations, though. Let's go ahead and simulate this round and see what happens. And they advanced narrowly in 7 games. Holy crap, that was a close one. Now we're seeing some huge improvement, man. KD averaged 33 points per game, 10 rebounds in that first playoff series. Westbrook averaged 22 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. And James Harden finally popping his cherry, averaging 20 points a game, 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in that playoff series. So now they'll be taking on Chris Paul and the New Orleans Hornets. I'm interested to see how that one's gonna go. Let's simulate it. And oh my goodness, Eric Maynor has been injured. Who cares? Always simulate that. And they advanced, though. They beat the New Orleans Hornets 4-1. Looks like that was pretty light work. Now they're gonna be taking on Kobe and the Lakers, though. This is gonna be interesting. See if they can make it to the finals. Let's simulate it. Eric Maynor, yeah, we get it. Rebuild all rotations. Oh, Oklahoma City's been eliminated. No. So it's going to be the Lakers and Miami in the finals. This one hurts, though, man. They were so close. Kobe just ended up being too much for, man. 38.7 rebounds, 4 assists in the closeout game. Andrew Bynum, 26 points, 14 rebounds. Haven't heard that name in a while. 2K clearly thought he was going to be good. That didn't work out. Jeez Louise, and Westbrook had a Westbrook-like performance. 41 minutes, but only 6 for 23 from the field. He was shooting them out of playoff games and championships, even in 2K. And I'm a Westbrook fan, but that is extremely frustrating. And the Miami Heat win their 3rd fucking straight title. Oh my God, let me guess. It's going to be LeBron James's finals MVP. Can we please get a little bit of change and not so much solidarity? On another note, though, this is a positive. Paul Pierce finally retires.
All NBA 8 times to your 4. Ooh. He's made all defensive team 3 times to your 0.
Oh my gosh, so going into next season, KD's a 97 overall, Westbrook's a 90, and Harden's an 85. Oh my goodness. I don't see how they don't start winning championships. Cole Aldridge even is up to a 72 overall. Maynor's a 71. Serge Ibaka's a 70. This roster was so young, man. It's really starting to come around. If we can just get the fucking Miami Heat out of the way, they're going to be sailing. No, James Harden, an 85 rated shooting guard, has signed a 4-year, $61.32 million contract with the 76ers. Do you want to match this offer? Hell yeah, I want to match that offer, bruh. We are not doing that. We're keeping this squad together. Okay, thank God Harden is still on the team. That was scary, man. Kevin Durant has 2 years left on his deal. Westbrook still has 5 years left, though, so we're going to be good for at least the next couple years. I know the deal, though, man. We simming. And they're starting off this season really hot as they're like 20 games over 500. They finished 52-30. And LeBron James wins another MVP, man. I'm sick of seeing it. I really am. Per usual, though, Kevin Durant averages 30 points a game, 10 rebounds, and makes All-NBA first team. Russell Westbrook made All-NBA second team again. Still no James Harden on any of these All-NBA teams. This year's year, though, the Thunder got the 1 seed. The progression is real. And this is why, man, the stars are balling out. Kevin Durant averaged 30 points a game. Westbrook averaged 24 points a game. And Harden averaged 15 points a game. Getting a little bit more help from the supporting cast, but let's be honest, it's pretty much all of the top 3. And Kevin Durant led the entire league in scoring this year. This is kind of strange, though. Kevin Durant's defense rating is an 89. And look at Westbrook's. Westbrook's is a 98. Kevin Durant is the one winning the Defensive Player of the Years and All-NBA defensive teams, though, so that's a little interesting. They got the 1 seed, though, taking on an old Lakers squad. If they don't win this round, then I don't know. That's going to be extremely disappointing. Ooh, they advance in 6, though. Now they're going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors once again in the Western Conference semifinals. Let's simulate that round and see what happens. And they advance in 7 games. Holy crap. And in game 7, James Harden is the one to step up as he had 26 points and 8 rebounds, shooting 8 for 10 from the field. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook kind of shit the bed. Durant had 16 points on 5 for 19 shooting. Then Westbrook only had 13 points on 6 for 16 shooting, though. But Westbrook did have 13 assists. The Warriors have Monte Ellis, who was cooking back in the day. Looks like Curry's playing more of a true PG role. He's 19 points, 10 assists. He was 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, though, so that's realistic. Now they're going to be taking on the Clippers in the conference finals. Who did the Clippers even have? They have a young Blake Griffin and Eric Gordon advancing through the ranks. That means this round could be interesting. Let's go ahead and simulate it, though. Thabo Sefolosha has healed from a severe injury, so they're getting him back. That's good news. And they advance to the finals. Let's freaking go, man. They win in 7 games. In game 7, Westbrook balled out. 30 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Shot well. Harden, 26 points. KD, 25 points, 9 rebounds. Dude, Cole Aldridge even stepping up with 14 points. This team's really starting to figure it out. They scored 128 points. Holy shit. And the 5 seed Charlotte Bobcats just got done sweeping Miami Heat LeBron. This is a blast from the past. Tyrus Thomas, Gerald Wallace, and DJ Augustine are that team's top 3 players. This has to be it, though. This has to be their first title. No, Charlotte wins game 1. Okay, OKC wins game 2. Charlotte wins game 3. OKC wins game 4. Charlotte wins game 5. No. OKC wins game 6. Oh my God, we're going to game 7. Please, please, please. No, the Bobcats won. Are you fucking kidding me? I am so disgusted and disheartened right now. Who the fuck is Roy Chapman? A created player wins finals MVP over Harden, Westbrook, or Kevin Durant. They let this motherfucker beat them. Yeah, and I can't lie. That is extremely disheartening and disappointing, but at least we did see some, improvement. KD's up to a 97, though. Westbrook's up to a 93, and Harden's up to an 88. The rest of the supporting cast filling out, but man, they got to finish out those games, man. Going into this season, though, the Thunder are #1 in the power rankings to begin the year. This has to be the year. And the rest of the league, roster-wise, is really changing. As you can see here, the Timberwolves have Michael Beasley, the dude who wore a watch on his fucking leg, as their best player. And oh my God, Greg Oden is an 82 overall for the Portland Trailblazers right now. That'd be a really cool career re-simulation to do. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Curry's up to an 89 overall, so the league is definitely changing, but I really think that this year could be the year that they win the ship. While this simulates, I'm gonna go take a shit, though. All right, I'm back. What'd I miss? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Another MVP for LeBron. I'm sick of seeing it, dude. Really am. Hey, Russell Westbrook's an All-NBA first team this year, as well as Kevin Durant, though. Bro, they finally showing out. Westbrook had 27 points per game, 2.5 steals, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. KD still 30 points, 10 rebounds. Extremely consistent. Let's see if James Harden's on here anywhere. It doesn't look like it, but still, that's really impressive. And holy moly, Derrick Rose led the league in scoring at 34 points a game. And unfortunately, because this team is so stacked, James Harden still kind of playing a minute role in the regular season, only 17 points a game. They got the 3 seed, though, and are going to be taking on the Denver Nuggets and Carmelo Anthony, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and simulate this round and see what happens. And they barely advance 6 games. Now they're taking on Chris Paul and the Hornets again. Let's go ahead and simulate this. And they advance again. Let's go. You're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies and Rudy fucking Gay. Please advance to the finals again, man. Come on. Please, please, please. Byron Mullins, dislocated finger. No one cares. Always simulate. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have been eliminated. Yay! You let another created player, Rudy Gay and OJ Mayo, kill you guys. Don't get me wrong. Rudy Gay and OJ Mayo are definitely legitimate players. I wish their careers would have played out differently. But I mean, come on, man. When you got Harden, Westbrook and Durant on one team, bro. Holy shit, Kevin Durant had 42 points, though, on 17 for 22 in the closeout game. Oh, would you look at this? Russell Westbrook shoots him out of the game, 6 for 16. James Harden, 4 for 12. Come on. They got to get all three of these dudes playing great at the same time. The Heat's in the finals again, so it looks like we're going to get another Miami Heat championship, and that is exactly what we do, and LeBron James wins another finals MVP. You'd think this was a LeBron James career simulation. All right, though. All three players are in the 90s this year. KD, 97. Westbrook, 94. Harden, 90. We should see some big things. They better get to winning before Kevin Durant turns into a fucking snake and ends up going and joining the Memphis Grizzlies.
A few moments later.
It didn't actually happen, did it? Kevin Durant is not on this team anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he? Oh my gosh. I was completely joking. Kevin Durant's on the Miami Heat. You gotta be fucking kidding me. No way, dude. Guys, do you understand that this just played out how it played out in real life? Basically, Kevin Durant goes to a team that continuously beats him. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Unfortunately, I think the Oklahoma City version of this simulation ends here, but I'm actually gonna simulate just one more season to see what's gonna happen. LeBron James is on the San Antonio Spurs for God knows why, but who knows what's going to happen with just Westbrook and Harden on the team. Maybe that's what needed to happen and not KD and Westbrook. But guys, I am sick to my stomach right now that this dude's a snake even in video game land. We're not going to do anything in depth, but we're definitely simulating this season to see what the hell happens. Oh, okay, I see what it is. You go to a different team, now you want to start winning MVPs, buddy. Kevin Durant wins MVP for the Miami Heat. Yay! Let's go, though, Westbrook, showing you're still a beast, man. Makes All-NBA first team as well as Kevin Durant, obviously. To be 100% real, though, I'm just fucking happy LeBron didn't win MVP again. This kind of hurts, though. The Thunder didn't make the playoffs at all, and the Miami Heat and Kevin Durant get the 1 seed. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs and see what happens if Kevin Durant wins a championship here. He didn't. Okay, thank goodness. Kevin Durant still goes to the finals and gets beat by the Memphis Grizzlies. The grass isn't always greener, buddy. Well, Westbrook and Harden are starting to go down in overall. And due to the fact that Kevin Durant is still a snake, I think, unfortunately, that's going to have to bring this re-simulation to an end. They didn't win any championships on the Thunder. They went to 2 finals. Kevin Durant didn't win an MVP. He did win a Defensive Player of the Year, though. Westbrook didn't really get any accolades except All-Defensive Team, and Harden really didn't do much. He did have some big playoff games, but yeah, Kevin Durant's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm actually a huge Kevin Durant fan in real life, man. He's a freaking monster. One of the top 10 greatest players of all time, in my opinion. But like I said, that is going to bring this simulation to a close. Extremely interesting. Didn't play out at all how I thought it was going to be. I predicted, what, 3 championships and 2 MVPs? For Kevin Durant, but you know, LeBron hogged every single thing. Like I said, though, that is going to be all I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below on what other videos you guys want to see. But go chase your dreams today. You can do anything you want to in this life. But I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm becoming attraction.